All right, we're
What
recording.
is the question? I can't
So we
hear
like
you.
the logos. Do we want to order more t-shirts and tags?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should I price both out? Both logos?
Is there anything wrong with us sticking to the new logo?
No, I mean in reference to the Sparkle and
Ignite.
Ignite versus the Just Ignite.
The what?
The only Ignite. Just Ignite.
Oh, right. In case there are guys.
So you guys are saying don't.
I can't hear you.
There's a lot of background noise in somebody's video.
Yeah. I don't think it's mine.
It's not mine.
It's not mine.
Am I guilty?
You're guilty. You. I'm gonna mute your line. She's muted.
It's you.
Okay, so we won't order the Ignite ones yet. I won't price it until that's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get sick of it. Well, maybe I'll order one and see what it's like.
Yeah, just to see it.
Just to see it. Maybe I'll I don't know. Okay, I'll think about it. It just
Have Steve model it.
So I don't want to spend a million hours.
I want to, I feel like I need to relook at these things. Maybe it's something Jay would wear. I have to look at it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll have Steve help me pick something that he thinks is cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
A fitted guy's kind of a thing. Not fitted, but not super cotton, extra large loose. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Something trendier.
Right.
Whatever. Okay. All right. Cool. I'll look into it because it's just good for sales. It's good to have those logos on the back. It's good marketing.
Yeah.
Should I unmute Rocio now that she's in the dark place?
Looks like she's in a scary movie.
I can't unmute her for some reason. Okay. All right. So,
Guys, go to daddy. I'm sorry, guys.
come on.
Oh my God, Rocio, you look scary.
I unmuted you.
Awesome.
Well, I moved so you guys won't have as much background noise.
Time to clean up.
It's good.
Thanks.
Perfect. So let's talk about the diamond training.
Everything up.
Oh,
I missed it all, so.
I missed part of it.
Cool. All right. Well, Britt, tell me the part you heard. Did you hear any of it?
I watched all of your videos. I stopped when Jennifer started doing videos. I started getting too many notifications and I was getting overwhelmed with everything coming through. So, but I watched Marissa's, I watched yours. Yours were great. Your videos were good. You didn't do it by yourself. But your videos were very informative and nice and easy to follow and
Yeah.
fun.
Well, you listened to 2 hours of it.
What'd you say?
I said then you must have seen almost all of it because Jennifer wasn't until the end.
Yeah, I saw Marissa's and I was kind of eh. And then I watched yours and I liked them a lot.
Okay. Cool.
I thought that I liked yours because they were, I don't know, they were you. They weren't they were just good, easy to follow. They were informative. They weren't stressful and annoying. They were just good.
Yeah. I mean, so Rocio, tell me your opinion, then I'll tell you mine in the end. Hey, Dorothy.
I'm having wine.
I thought, honestly, don't take it the wrong way, but I thought it sucked.
So tell me why.
Honestly,
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Rocio.
You guys hear her?
Uh-uh.
I felt like it was very I didn't appreciate the definition. No?
Can't hear you, Rocio.
Hello?
Rosia, we can't hear you.
Why am I muted?
Oh, now we can hear you. You're not muted. It's just,
I'm muted.
You're breaking up.
Oh, it's the conference call. Is this better?
Yeah.
All right. I just felt I didn't appreciate like the definitions of what a leader is and all that stuff. I felt that was like honestly a waste of time. The whole time management thing, I think we've like, beat down to the floor enough about how that's going to be a personal thing depending from person to person on what your life is and when you decide to spend time on your business. A lot of it I felt we had already covered in basically Coach Basics. I didn't feel like it was new or something that I needed. I watched every single video. I said I would, give it my all, and I watched every single video, and I honestly don't feel like I learned anything that's going to help me be diamond that I didn't already know.
Okay.
And that's just my honest opinion. I mean, I did love your videos. Like Britt said, your videos were probably the most real. The other ones really felt very scripted and just, they didn't feel genuine. I didn't feel like, they gave a crap about, if we really became diamond or not.
Yeah, that's how I felt the same way.
And it's just, the time management one, I watched all like 7 minutes of it or whatever it was, but it was just like, you're killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was that?
Me.
Was that Jennifer's?
One of Jennifer's, yeah. Both of Jennifer's were just.
I kind of started and I didn't finish.
Yeah, no, I took time pumping at work for 2 days, and I watched all the videos while I was pumping, and I was just like, oh my God. But, that's just my honest opinion. I honestly watched everything and didn't feel like I learned anything new. Whether they sucked or not, I still just don't feel like that I learned anything new or anything that was going to help me become diamond.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. So what would you want to see? Because you're a coach that's been around. So think about coaches that like maybe are just newer emeralds. And so diamond really.
That video that we watched of that guy who he really sucked at explaining it. The guy that explained like the breakdown and why you should put your spouse on your weak leg and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff, I think to me is important.
That was my video though. I took.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your video, but even though like he was so just real and raw and like even too raw,
Yeah.
But you felt attached. You felt you wanted to listen. You wanted to hear what he had to say. I watched his video. I watched another video that he made. Because it was just like there was no BS, no being around the corner. This is what it is. This is what you should do, and this is why you should do it. So. That's why I felt like the whole, like, some of the introductory stuff was just kind of like, okay, am I in school or what are we doing here?
Well, that's why Marissa's like totally, I was like, I emailed Lauren right away. I was like, what is this? I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like, it was crazy.
Well, I also think that you guys, you're not part of Marissa's team for a reason. I mean,
right.
Maybe it's her tone is tough. Like when I watch it, like Britt's like, this is giving me anxiety. And I was like, I agree. Like, it's like very rushed. She's excited, but it's like, it's not our tone. It's not like any of our personalities. So we can't really like, that's not someone that we like necessarily view as a leader. So I totally agree with that. I was like, granted, she's excited, but like, this is stressful excited, not calming excited, which I think that like we all are. So I totally agree with that. And the content, it's like, it's not, right. It's not, I told you, Rosie, in the beginning, it's like, it's not going to be anything you don't already know. So.
Yeah, you did say that. That's fair.
I guess like we come down to, okay, so what are we lacking? What would we
I guess for me, I feel like I don't know how to recruit coaches that want to build a business. That's where I feel like.
So that's what we're doing now, like in the group. So I just did a Zoom call all about that, but maybe we should do a video more about that, but that's very, very personal.
Right.
That's what I think. Like Marissa has this whole structured thing. And for me personally, I think that, but I mean, I guess we can get a video of you can do it this way, you can do it this way, you can do it this way. Find out which way, works best for you.
I'd like to pick your brain. I mean, when I first started with you, it was just me and like Britt and Sabrina, and now you have a whole team. And what the hell did you do?
It's fine. For me, what I tell people is like, I don't rush into it. I don't call Britt up and like, Britt, join my coaches. Like, it's like, I for me personally, I just put people in challenge groups and support them. And then you guys are all fabulous. And I'm like, wait, you can make money doing this. Like, let's make money. Let's try to figure it out.
But it's even like Dorothy, like she wants to make money, but she's not pushing it. You know, like she gets stuff and she's been selling some 3-day refreshes, whatever. And she goes, Britt, I'm not going to be pushy. Like when I get to Emerald, I get to Emerald. You know, she wants to, but she's just not pushing it. And I told her I'll help you with what you want. She calls me all the time, or IMs, and I give her information, and that's it.
I personally think that's how you produce the best coaches. They've got to fall in love with it. I mean, Jenna has been doing it with me since August, a year ago.
Great.
And she got to a point where she was like, I'm in love with this process. So but like, if you look at all of my coaches, like 90% of them are trying to build. But if you look at most other people's coaches, 10% of them are trying to build. So I don't just add coaches all over the place, but that's not a lot of people's, that's not how a lot of people work.
Right. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to be patient. 'Cause I mean, I have no problem adding coaches, but I feel like it's kind of a waste if they're not going to build.
Yeah.
I would like to add coaches that are working to build. And and I added my husband already, so he's up there, but I have them canceled everything because until I have more people that are trying to build, there's no purpose in even making him an Emerald,
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, until you get to Diamond, certainly add coaches until you get to Diamond, whether they're building or not. But once you get to Diamond, there's no point because it's just taking away money from you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. I mean, I just figured it out. I was like, oh, like, what's the point of adding like discount coaches? Unless
Yeah.
you really want to save them money. I'm always like, you could save $20 on Shakeology. You ordered it. I have one person that's ordered it since November, and she's still paying full price.
Oh,
Wow.
some people don't want to pay that $15 a month.
No, she does. She knows she does not want that coach title. So I'm like, okay, but all right. I mean, I wasn't that excited about the Diamond training either. I don't think it'll work. I don't think it's our.
No, it was lame.
I think that like it doesn't matter. We don't need. You guys already have all the tools, and we won't need it until the future. But like in the future, maybe we can like step back, write something that's honest, more honest, and better. We could all be in it, and like we could go from there. I don't know.
Before I write how to get to Diamond, I think I need to figure out how to do it for
Right.
myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You will. It's not hard. You will. All right. Well, also, does anyone have like, I'm going to do the basic training again. I'm going to try to do it monthly, but I don't know if anyone wants to be in it. You guys know anyone that wants to be in it?
Yes, I
Right,
have
I'll ask
one.
her.
You have one?
I have one.
I
for-
should.
Okay, then I'll run it. So I'll start it. I want to do it the first Monday of the month.
I
might have
should.
two.
Okay.
Oh, isn't Wendy in one? Yeah, there's one going right now, right? But it's Marissa.
So that's the 5 days.